Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first video chat. We have been planning to do these for a while, and with world events unfolding as they have, it's come at a pretty important time. So first of all, we hope everyone's doing okay and managing this new situation with COVID-19 as best they can. We have taken some pretty drastic steps on our end to shift our focus as an organization from auditing and certifying farms for sustainable practices to helping keep those same farms in business. And one of the big things that we're hearing from farms right now is that restaurant and other direct to wholesale sales are plummeting, but online sales and deliveries are through the roof. And so for farms who are looking to adapt to that new market and those new realities, we wanted to offer some wisdom from the pros. And so that is why with me today is our VMAC and Craig Baldwin. VMAC is a veteran farmer and co-owner, along with his amazing wife Peggy and son Craig, of Baldwin Beef in Yanceyville, North Carolina. And they specialize in Charolais cattle, which is a fancy French breed that VMAC can tell you all about. They've been in business for over 50 years and have been selling beef online and at their farm store for much of that. So we're so grateful to have us with you today, VMAC and Craig, during what I know is a very busy time. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule. And so, as you know, we've gotten a lot of interest from farmers that are looking to sell online and quickly. And we're really hoping some of this conversation can be useful to those folks. And really appreciate you sharing your wisdom with everyone. I know it didn't happen for you guys overnight to get this successful business started, but could you tell us a little bit about how your business evolved the way it did, and especially into selling online?
Believe me, it wasn't quickly. When we just started to sell beef rather than be selling a registered breeding stock, first thing we did, we got the Carburus Farmers Market. And that's when things really began to happen. People bought our beef, and they come back week after week. The quality of the beef was such that they wanted to tell their friends. And I think that's an important thing.
Yep.
You have to have what we call buzz. And if that doesn't happen, you need to go back to the farm and do some things. What can you do to improve the flavor of your beef? And after all, these are grass-fed cattle. There are grasses out there which have high energy and high protein, and I think it enhances the flavor of the cattle. And these are usually annuals as opposed to pre-annual. So we've been down that path very, very heavily. So those combinations, the right breed of cattle that you mentioned, Charolais is a great, wonderful breed, and then the right grass program, we think produces the quality that the customer wants.
And so when did you start selling online, and what was the hardest part about that? Or was it a piece of cake?
Well, the hardest part is, number one, the logistically of who are you going to ship with? How do you get it to them, or when do they come? UPS, FedEx, whatever
Right.
carrier. How do you keep it in a manner to get it to the customer? If it's frozen, you can use dry ice or ice packs, or insulated containers, or how to all of that, getting all that figured out, getting sizes what you need, and that's probably the hardest thing on getting started online.
Right.
After you have an online presence.
Have you found, one to be better than the other in terms of the refrigeration method, or, different shipping methods?
Yes, most definitely. On the insulated shippers, there's definitely a big difference by the thickness and the quality of the boxes. Mm-hmm. And it really makes a difference on how well they last, or how long the temperature lasts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Likewise with the quality of the dry ice.
And the quality of the dry ice, that's very true. It's all dry ice, but there's some that it lasts a lot longer than others.
Okay.
So that's something else to consider.
The density of the dry.
That's right, the density. Yeah.
And so that's something that's delivered locally, regularly.
Well, we have to go about an hour from here to get it.
Okay.
We have to actually drive an hour to pick it up.
Okay.
Each way.
And have you guys? I think I feel like I remember you mentioning that you have a kind of a regular shipping schedule, right? Like you certain days are when you ship out, or is it every
We
day?
don't. We want to make sure. We want to make sure that we have it delivered with one day before Friday. Because we can't hold it over the weekend because
Okay,
it was fall.
I see.
So we try to ship on Monday or Tuesday so that it will get there, depending on where it's going in the country, with at least a day to spare before Friday.
And what any advice on how, what rate or how quickly to ship things?
We try to do everything 3 days or less.
Okay.
The dries 3 days is about all it will last on keeping the product frozen, and so we try to do 3 days or less.
And do you have like a maximum range in terms of how far away you will ship?
Well, we use UPS, so it just depends on their guideline of their shipping chart. And if it's going basically, the other side of the Rockies, or the Rockies are west, we'll have to do an air freight on it, or a 3-day select, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We try. It's really not practical because of the expense to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The shipping becomes as much as the meat.
But Emily, there are people out there that don't care about the shipping costs.
Yeah.
We've had California orders to come in, and we tell them what it's going to cost. They said, we don't care, ship it.
I believe it. Y'all have some tasty beef. All right. Well, on a different note, on the website, a lot of folks are, not quite set up online and kind of just trying to get everything kick-started real quick. Did you ever have any setbacks with your website or things that you wish you knew before you got started on it?
Most definitely.
Website is like building a house. You can't do it right the first time. Just make that. Just go and sell it. Go put it out there, and then we'll learn. Okay.
Right.
And you got to be careful that you monitor it constantly.
Okay.
And we had a setback a months ago with one of our parameters got changed, and our shipping costs were through the roof, and the customers were backing out just because of shipping, and it was not right. Yeah, and it's a lot to it. It's you got to have the be able to, and then you got to be able to get paid for it too.
Right.
So it's you not only do you have to be able to tell them what you're going to do, but you got to get paid for it.
Right. So it sounds like maybe doing a test purchase on your own site, every day or so. So how do y'all see, just while we have 2 generations here, I was curious, how do you see the business changing as things move forward into the future?
Yeah, we sat down yesterday with an advisor as far as estate planning is concerned and that sort of thing. And so we want to make everything as smooth as possible so that there's no perturbation in the operation.
We're trying to set it up for a many generation and make it something they can survive with,
right,
and keep it going.
That's wonderful. I think you would have a lot of disappointed customers if it stopped.
I think about disappointed customers. The phone has been ringing quite a bit from the Whole Food stores, meat team leaders saying, "Hey guys, can you send me more cattle this coming week? I can sell a lot more beef if you had it."
Good.
Unfortunately, we pride ourselves in having a deep supply of beef, so we've never had to miss a shipment. We've always been able to add more cattle anytime they ask for it. So we think that's important.
Yep.
If you're going to go down this road, make sure you got a good supply, and you don't have to tell your customer no.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do is tell them no.
I want to before we break. I want to share something with your viewers, and that is that I want your viewer to think about the label he's going to have on his package. The label is extremely important, and especially when they eat the product and say, "Wow, that was good," and they go dig the label out of the trash can and say, "Let's find out where this beef come from."
Mm-hmm.
And then they backtrack on your website there primarily, saying, "Okay, let's get on the website and find out about this farm."
Yep.
And we always try to say, when we send the shipment out online, we always try to put a piece of literature in it, a promotional, our brochure or what's going on, something, for them to pass to somebody else or for them to learn something. even our regular customers that order monthly or whatever.
That's
We try
great.
to put something in there for them to hand out or to read or something like that.
Well, thank you both so much for taking time out of your day to share your experience with us. I know there are a lot of folks out there who will feel a little more confident getting started after hearing from the pioneers like yourself. And appreciate your time. Take care. Keep that 6 foot distance from your good, safe social distance. And I hope to see you again in person really soon.
And if we can help them, we'll be happy to talk with them.
That's really sweet.
Welcome to come to the farm.
Yeah,
okay.
Awesome. Well, goodbye, and everyone, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now.